Today we're diving into the fascinating world of communication. Now, defining communication might seem like a straightforward task, but it turns out people use the term in various ways. From talking about relationships to office communication systems, even scientists studying animal communication, it's a bit of a mixed bag. But here's the deal, we're not discussing animals, computers, or newspapers here. So, what exactly do we mean when we say communication? Let's keep it simple. For our purposes, communication is a continuous, irreversible, transactional process. It involves people who are both sending and receiving messages in different but overlapping environments, with those messages often getting distorted by noise, both physical and psychological. Now, picture communication not as separate acts, but as an ongoing process. Take a compliment from a friend about your appearance, for example. How you interpret those words depends on a whole history of experiences, your past judgments, feelings about your looks, your friend's honesty, recent interactions, and more. It's like a Twitter feed, where meaning comes from a series of interconnected messages rather than isolated posts. Moving on to the symbolic side of communication, symbols are key players. Think of words as symbols. They're arbitrary, and there's no logical reason why the word book has to represent this thing you're reading. Different languages have different words for it. The key is that we overcome this arbitrary nature by following linguistic rules and customs. Effective communication depends on agreement about these rules. But it's not just words. Non-verbal behaviors are also symbolic. A nod might mean yes to most Canadians, but here's the catch, they can be pretty ambiguous. Does a frown mean anger or unhappiness? Is a hug a friendly greeting or a romantic sign? It's not always clear. And that's where emoji come in. They're like the modern-day hieroglyphics people use online to convey emotions. But even they can be a bit tricky, hence the need for words to clarify. So, there you have it, communication is a continuous process with symbolic elements. It's not just about what we say but how we say it, and understanding this dance of messages helps us navigate the intricate world of human connection. In essence, communication is a dynamic and ongoing process involving the exchange of messages between individuals in different environments, often distorted by various forms of noise. Symbols, both verbal and non-verbal, play a crucial role in this process, with words and behaviors serving as arbitrary representations that require shared rules for effective communication. Question: what do you think about the idea that communication is like an ongoing dance of messages, using both words and actions as symbolic steps? How might this perspective impact how you communicate in your daily life?